galera, voltamos para mais uma gameplay. Eu acho que eu descobri como escala essa torre lazarenta. Eu tava tentando escalar ela. Por que que eu tô atrás de escalar as torres? Tem que escalar as torres para liberar a história do jogo.
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you
Foda,
get there.
cara. E aquela torre não tinha como escalar, você ia por um lado, você ia pro outro, você procurava pra cá, pra lá e não achava como subir na torre. Olha o tamanho da torre, mano.
With one hand we engage them, but the other tries to embrace them.
Agora que eu tenho uma
Good to
noção
come
de
this when I
como
came,
que
cannot decide what he truly wants. Will you know?
esse é por aqui,
If you would only listen. And what do we have to show for it?
Leave this place.
Sons. King Richard promises a better tomorrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings.
Eu acho que
This place is restricted. Be gone! Leave, peasant, before I make you. This place is restricted. Be gone!
Que torre alta, mano. Ai, morri.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies. The short blade is best for quickly fending off.
It's forbidden for you to be here. He shall suffer. Every time we can cast them out of Acre and from the countryside. For now, they retreat.
Pra escalar aquela torre eu tive que olhar na internet, mano. O cara que conseguiu, eu não tava dando conta, mano, de escalar a torre.
come no further. You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt.
O cara aprender a fazer graça. Levantar as flechas.
A plague upon Saladin! A plague upon his people! We came in peace to the Holy Land to spread the message of our Lord. You've something to say? He'll hate someone. Why must he run around? Fiche le camp. What a fool. Tu as un problème, il n'a pas pu quitter la ville. Alors restez au navire. Get all you want. How much longer must this go on? Oh, wonderful. Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez. I'll cut you down. Tu t'échapperas pas. He's there!
You think you can lose me?
Stop. You must not present You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt. I have to see you! Shit was one!
Jar carriers can easily break your cover.
Nossa, voltou daqui de cima, velho. Tem que fazer tudo de novo. Esse cara, velho. Esses guarda, velho. Pode ver eu, mano. Guarda não pode ver eu, velho. Nervoso pra isso, velho. Tá uma olhada. Guarda só de me olhar já vem atrás, mano. Que isso?
Don't hurt me! Ah, listen to the fool cry. This is actually quite amusing. Don't do that again.
Back again, Altair. Always in need of a hand to do your dirty work. This time, Al-Mualim did not order anything. It is just for my own pleasure that I ask you to find some Masia flags I've hidden in Richard's district. Since I am a loyal assassin unlike others, I will tell you what people are saying in Akka. It is important information. But this time, try to come back to me faster than the first time.
Voleur! Tu paieras cher pour tes crimes.
Please, sir, have any money?
Je te ferai trancher la main.
You're hurting me!
Your hard work is changing my opinion of you. Here is what I know about William of Montferrat. He and Richard had a disagreement before the king left for Jaffa. Since then, William stays in his citadel, surrounded by his army. Do you have what it takes to attack him in this protected environment? We'll see, but I am still doubtful.
Safety and peace, brother. Although it seems I'll be receiving neither. Serves me right, I suppose. Got a bit careless, and now William sent his bowmen after me. I deal with them myself, but to be honest, I lack the skill. Would you be willing to seek them out and kill them? I might have something useful for you, were you to accept. But be careful not to let them see you.
Such is his nature. And beg forgiveness we must, for only when our hearts and minds are blended can victory be assured. He's gonna hurt himself. Be not really hurt. Fear and doubt are the weapons of our enemies. Do not listen to their lies. Poisonous words meant to sow the
You are not allowed to be here. Leave. You'll never get away. I know you're hiding from us.
remain fixed in your belief. Though the road is long and the trials many, know God watches over you. It is His hand that guides our warriors to victory. First in Acre, we will guide.
Kill you. Stop! You must not trespass here.
Saracens are routed at every turn. We cast them out of Acre and forced them from the countryside. They retreat, begging salad in the stable, but he will not succeed.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Dá certo, não. Pra frente. Dá certo,
Be not afraid. Fear and doubt are the weapons of our enemies. Do not listen to their lies. Poisonous words meant to sow the truth is. If you find yourself tempted, go and If your heart is pure, he will surely honor.
Ô Jesus, cara, que difícil. Mano do céu, esse arqueiro é mais difícil do que tudo, velho. Jogo difícil.
To spread the message of our Lord.
Nossa, cara, eu não consigo fazer a missão, velho. Os caras morrer, velho.
They refused to accept him as their savior. These men hold evil in their hearts. And so blessed Richard, king and savior, now stay strong, citizens. Remain fixed in your belief. Though the road is long and your trials many, know that God watches over you. It is his hand that guides our way.
Death to the assassin! You think you can outrun me? You think I'll give up that easily?
The Saracens are routed at every turn. We cast them out of Acre and forced them from the countryside. Now they retreat. Begging why is he doing that? Richard's army. He is graced by God. It is only a matter of time, friends, before all the land is ours once more, just as it was meant to be.
You have no business here. Leave.
Ai, Jesus, os caras vê, velho. Não tem jeito, mano. Não pode ver, velho. Os caras vê, nossa. Esse segundo aí tá muito ligeiro, velho. Os caras matar ele mais bem matado. Pegar ele, velho.
These men hold evil in their hearts. And so blessed Richard, king and savior,
É o tempo que eu tô perdendo aqui, mano. Não consigo fazer a missão, velho.
defending us from their wicked ways. Be strong, stand firm. Do not give up. Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land. We must do all we can to bend to your
assassin!
Cheguei errado.
You can't get away from me!
A plague upon his people! We came in peace to the Holy Land to spread the message of our Lord, but they turned away. They refused to accept him as their savior.
I can't
These
find
men hold evil in their hearts, and so blessed Richard, King and Savior, now stands against them, defending God's Be not afraid. Fear and doubt are the weapons of our enemies. Do not listen to their lies. Poisonous words meant to sow the seeds of confusion.
An assassin! You think you can outrun me? You'll never get away! Coward! There! After it!
In your belief that the road is long and your trials many, know that God watches over you. It is his hand that guides our warriors to destiny. First in Acre, soon in Kappa. For none can withstand the might of King Richard's army. He is graced by God. It is only a matter of time, friends.
You really surprised me there.
Plague upon Saladin, a plague upon his people. We came in peace to the Holy
Thank
Land.
you.
To spread the
I can once more move freely through the city. In exchange for your
Foi
aid, take
suave,
this
mas
map.
peguei.
It shows where William has stationed his other archers. Most useful should you find yourself inside his fortress.
And so blessed Richard, King and Savior. We are now stand against them, defending us from their
For
wicked
the love of God, what is it you want?
plague upon Saladin.
You better not go
Plague upon his people. We came in peace to the Holy Land to spread the message of our Lord, but they turned.
What do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons? King Richard promises a better morrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings, but he's delivered only death. And what do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons? King Richard promises a better morrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings, but he's delivered only death. Stand up, friends! Do not allow yourself to be set to slaughter based on the whims and wishes of an uncertain king. We must rely on men who are stronger in their convictions. Men like William of Montferrat. Stop! Enough! Enough! What is it you want? Gold? I've a few pieces on me. Take them. Take them and go.
It's not gold I seek, but information.
I know nothing.
You know William. Tell me how to reach him.
It's impossible. He meets with the king.
And when will the king be gone?
Today. But it won't help you. They're sure to argue, and then William will retire to lecture the soldiers. So it always goes. Richard berates William. William berates his men. He won't see you.
I already told you. I need to see William. I never said he needs to see me.
Then our business is done.
Not yet, I'm afraid. There's one last thing I need from you.
What is it?
Your life.
Wasting my time!
Let me arrear for the moment, Altair. William of Montferrat has replaced many of the district's honest merchants with men loyal to his cause. He seeks to weaken faith in King Richard by overcharging honest citizens for poorly crafted goods. These corrupt merchants must be removed. Find their stand and destroy them.
He seems to be
The
in a
coins,
rush.
all I ask for.
You something to
The
say?
coins. No, please, don't leave like
You're Out of the way! You can't get out of the way! I'll hold you down! Easy assassin! After him, faster! Why not? You can't get away! Ma colère sera terrible. Je vais t'étriper.
Thank you for the help, Altair. It may seem a small thing you've done today, but it's important nonetheless. This bit of paper should prove useful when you finally face William.
Oh, kill me! Oh, it's you, Altair. You scared me. Richard's men are after me. 2 of them, to be exact. I was trying to strike a deal with them, but I realized that they were toying with me, so I ran away. You shall be the angel of death and collect their heads before they collect mine. When it is done, I shall tell you of the deal.
What's going on? What do you want?
A few coins, all I ask for is just a few coins.
Os caras atrapalham demais, mano. Os guarda, velho. Foda. Alguém relata os guardas e nessa briga.
What did you hide for a reason? Please help me. Anyone.
You dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that.
Your presence known. You gave me a beautiful sight.
I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please.
Tem que ocultar, sabe? Guarda.
I'll have your head! Out of the way! Die, heathen! Good Lord, don't make me look!
You kill that person! I saw
So we've a murderer nearby.
Such a shame. Where's he going?
Why is he doing that?
How odd.
Why would anyone want to do that? Why is he doing that?
you dare steal in my presence! Double cross you, your right! Away with that, you murderer!
What a relief it is to know that I am safe. Thank you, Master. I tried to make a deal with the Citadel guards to leave the gates open, even when the alarm sounds. I failed you. So now, your only escape from Richard's Citadel will be to climb the fortress walls. Forgive me.
What a fool.
Make room!
What careless can one get?
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
Someone running at that careless can one get? What's got in it? Does he really have a beast? What's that man running from? What's got him so far? He seems to be in a hurry.
Please help me. Anyone.
Thief! You'll be fine, man! I'm
Move.
1,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners, used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics.
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You act as regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point. This is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Regarde devant toi!
No. What's he doing?
Le baril qui nous observe en ce moment.
Heed well what I have to say. I come from speaking with the king, and the news is grim. We stand accused of failing in our duties. He does not recognize the value of our contributions to the cause.
For shame! He knows nothing!
Peace! Hold your tongue! Aye, he speaks falsely, but his words are not without some merit. To tour these grounds, it is easy to find fault, to see imperfection. I fear we have grown slack and lazy. Never!
We are committed!
Why do you say that? Lack conviction and focus. You gossip and gamble. Tasks set to you are left unfulfilled or poorly performed.
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Appa for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Oncino is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Mualim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. Don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nutjobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond, I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask them. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it. Whoever tastes of it, as they say.
And Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
He's going to hit someone.
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate them, allowing you to enter the area they were guarding.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target, in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world. What about this new world? Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real. Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search? South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit. I'll begin at once. So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Banheiro rapidão.
He's going to cause trouble. Infinite life will die here. He's firing. Everywhere. Come back now. How could he have escaped? He just disappeared. Don't do that.
Don't do that again. No, please don't, please. Just a few coins, please.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Don't move him! Not allowed to be here. من المحتمل أنه هرب إلى جزء آخر من المدينة.
Burada değil. Başka bir yere bak.
He's going to cause trouble. Let's go!
Leave now! Could you spare us this time?
Stop! You must not trespass here.
What's he doing?
What's the doing?
Has he lost his mind?
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Got him in such a fathers dwelled in darkness and their fathers before them. It does not mean we must as well.
What did cause them to run? What is that fool doing?
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Come no further. Watch yourself. What could must be running?
It's going to hurt him.
You need something?
It's got him in such a
Hazır olunca ortaya çıkacak.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Over here! Kill him! God curse the one who's done this! Where are you? Over here!
wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Who did this? He
We're done here. He's gone. He's gone. He's done. He's gone.
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take shots, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they rise, it is only suffering in their wake.
All right, where are you?
Who could have done such a thing?
Oh dear, how could this have happened?
Who saw what happened here?
This is an evil.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you? What happened to this poor soul?
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it there. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
I think not.
God almighty!
Ah, mano, o cara não vai.
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
Esse quadro é muito ruim de mexer, velho.
اظهر نفسك مرة أخرى قريبا. أعرف أنك ستفعل.
God almighty!
Such a shame. Oh! Such a shame.
What was he running from?
No,